in the right. So these are the ones that they said quick and squish celebration. Wesley and Tori. Yeah, we may end up citing Jamie. A Christmas Carol, Ghost of a Christmas Story. Thank you so much for making us add so many seats. We really appreciate it. It's how we stay afloat. A couple of things, while you turn off all contraptions that might make noise, don't turn off the kids, it's okay. If they get too rowdy, you can escape down the hall or outside or something. But everything that you can turn off, go ahead and make sure those go off. While you do that, a couple of things. If you are late on your stocking stuffers or need a quick gift for somebody, we do have gift certificates available here or online. There are gift certificates for 2, and they include 2 tickets, as well as is there somebody there too? Oh, thank you, Jenny. Sorry, I saw somebody come in. As well as a snack and a drink, so they make great gifts. In fact, a couple people are here on gift cards that they got from other people, so thank you very much. And if you are watching today's show and love what you see with the actors, please know that all the hard work that they put into it, they're not alone. There are so many people that do, including our tech people, our builders, and community members that support us all year round, some of which can be found in your playbill. So when you get a moment, look through there. And if you frequent businesses or see somebody's name in here that has helped us out, thank them for supporting local arts, because none of the arts organizations that you might go to can survive without their help or without your help. So if you're wondering what you can do to help us stay here another year, there's a couple of things. Number one, exactly what you're doing right now, and that is putting your butts in our seats. Super, super important. Filling these purple chairs is really important. We appreciate it, like I said before. The second thing is bring a friend next time. When you leave here, take out your, yay! I see people go, oh yes, I did. Take your contraptions back out. Jump online, go onto Facebook and tag us and leave reviews on everything from Yelp and travel advisory, because we're a tourist town. So we get some business that way as well. So please make sure, if you enjoy your experience, make sure you tell the world about it. It's really important to us. And finally, we do try to keep our prices low in order to ensure that we are available to the entire community. If you are one that is fortunate enough to be able to maybe spend a couple more dollars than what you paid for the tickets, on your way out, you'll find a glass jar. You can slip a few extra shillings in that jar, and there'll be a stick with a bell. Ring that bell, and we will actually cheer for you. Just like that. That's how it works. So, okay, I'm gonna let him. Woo.
Where's my money? Marley.
No, Barbie, sir.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you said.
Had a rough night of it, sir?
I was up late, working. I had a coughing fit.
We'll have another nip of syrup, sir, and you'll be sharp as flint.
I fell asleep, adding figures.
No need to change the bed then, sir.
No need. Where's the Undertaker?
The Undertaker?
Did he bear the body away?
The body? What body?
Jacob Marley. He's dead.
Dead? Why, of course he's dead, sir. He's been dead well these many years.
Years.
Years? Why, it's been 7 years since Mr. Marley died.
7 years.
In fact, today's Christmas Eve. Mr. Marley died 7 years ago this very night.
7 years ago this very night. Yes. I remember thinking that night as I locked up the counting house that Scrooge and Marley's would never open its doors again with both partners living. I arrived here at Jacob's house. The Undertaker was standing at the top of the stairs waiting. He didn't have to wait long. Old Marley gasped his last before I could read the day's closings. I witnessed his death. For the record, as his sole assigned, I inherited his half of the business.
And this house?
That was long ago.
Yes, sir.
7 years ago this very night. Well, Marley's most certainly dead.
Yes, sir.
Dead.
Yes, sir.
Dead.
Dead, sir.
Dead, 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 dead.
Dead as a doornail, sir.
Don't be so disrespectful.
Sorry, sir.
What time is it?
Past 7, sir.
Oh, I'm late.
Would you like a fresh shirt?
No, just my coat and scarf, please.
Coat and scarf. Indeed, sir. It's the devil's rain out there tonight. In fact,
What is it?
you better take an umbrella, sir. It's going to be an ugly day.
Be merry, gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Mr. Cratchit, is there anything I can do for you?
No, sir, Mr. Scrooge, sir. Only, it's very cold, sir. I thought a little fire might help us work better, sir.
Mr. Cratchit, I am deeply moved by your desire to increase our productivity. But your methods are too costly. I have furnished you with a candle to see by. Keep warm with that. If it's not sufficient, I am sure there are warmer places to work. Elsewhere.
Yes, sir, Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Uncle, God save you. Bah, a Merry Christmas.
Humbug.
Christmas? A humbug, Uncle. You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. What right have you to be married? What reason have you to be married? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? What right have you to be morose? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon a Merry Christmas. What is Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without any money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot that goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should.
Uncle.
Nephew, keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it, but you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good may it do you. Much good has it ever done you.
I have always thought of Christmas time, when it has come around, as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. The only time I know of in the long calendar of the year, where men and women seem by right consent to open up their shut-up hearts freely, and to look at those below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not another race of creatures on some other journey. Therefore, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good, and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Hear, hear! Let me hear another sound from you, and you'll keep Christmas by losing your situation. You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come. Dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
But why? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because I fell in love. Good afternoon.
Nay, Uncle, but you never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. We have never had any quarrel to which I have been a party. I tried to entreat you in homage of Christmas itself. And I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. And so, a Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
A Merry Christmas, Bob Cratchit, to you and your dear family. Thank you, sir. And to you and your wife.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Marley. Mr. Marley died 7 years ago.
He died 7 years ago this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, we find it more than usually desirable to make some slight provision for the poor and destitute, who suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
Yes, plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses? Are they still in operation?
They are.
I wish I could say they were not.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. I was afraid from what you had said at first that something had occurred to stop them in their useful course.
Under the impression that they scarcely furnish Christian cheer of mind or body to the multitude, a few of us are endeavoring to raise a small fund to buy the poor some meat and drink.
And means of warmth. We choose this time because it is a time above all others when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices.
So what shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. That is what I wish. I do not make myself merry at Christmas, and I cannot afford to make idle people merry. I have been forced to support the establishments I have mentioned through taxation. They cost me enough. Those who are badly off must go there.
Well, many can't go there, and many would rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business. It's enough for a man to understand his own business. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon. What is it?
It's 7 o'clock, sir.
Oh, yes. Time to go collecting. Do you have the overdue accounts?
Yes, sir. If it's not too much trouble, sir, may I have my wages?
Then you want all day tomorrow, I suppose?
If quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, sir, and it's not fair, sir. If I'd have stopped you £0.5 for it, you'd find yourself ill-used. But you don't find me ill-used when I have to pay a day's wages for no work.
It's only once a year, sir.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th day of December. When did this monstrously unfair practice ever begin?
Mr. Marley, sir.
What's that?
Mr. Marley, he allowed me Christmas Day off that first year.
You get one Christmas day off and you expect them all. Very well. Have the whole day. But be here all the earlier the next morning.
I will.
Oh.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Marley, eh? You must have caught him in a very weak moment to grant you a holiday. Jacob was not well known for his, generosity. No, indeed.
God bless his soul, sir. I think of him often this time of year. Why, twice in fact, I thought I saw him standing by your side. It was your candle, casting shadows.
Casting shadows. Yes.
Well, good night, sir, and Merry Christmas.
Lunatic. 15 shillings a week. A wife and a family squawking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam. Bah! Humbug! Out of my way, idler!
Mercy, mercy, mercy! Why, they're all antiques. Each one of these dolls is at least 3 times your age, some even older.
Look, Mommy, it broke, it broke.
They are fragile. Relics from the past often are.
Quite a presentation you make. No wonder you're always in debt.
Oh, these dolls are so beautiful. I'm sure someone will want to buy them, Mr. Scrooge.
Well, that's not my concern. I'm here to collect the money you owe me, and I want it now.
But, Mr. Scrooge, I haven't got it.
I didn't think you would. I have papers, therefore, from the public office, entitling me to the contents of your stall.
I must hand over my dolls?
Precisely. Unless you wish to go against the law.
No, I mustn't go against the law, but I know that any one of these dolls is worth at least tenfold what I owe you. So you may have one, but only one.
Very well. I'll have its value appraised. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back for the rest of your, priceless collection.
Children,
Day.
remember, there's no time like the present to spread a little joy to the heart and lonely hearts of this fair city. Why, here comes one our way. My, well, what have we here? Who might you be? No, let me guess. You're lost from your mama. And you need directions? No, I know. You're Gulliver, and you got a Lilliputian in your captivity? You're Mr. Scrooge, and you came to collect.
Enough of your childish humor. Where is my money?
Where is your Christmas cheer? Your Yuletide warmth? Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas Eve. I know what would put a smile upon your face. Cider. A cider so sharp, so tangy, and so drunken in its effect, it will even melt your cold constitution. Why, the very vintage of the cider is being served even as we speak to the Queen, Her Majesty's table, to the King of France and his royal family, to the Emperor of China, and to the Pharaoh of Egypt, and to the Sultan of, and so on, and so on, and so on.
I'll take the cider, but where's my money?
Nuts, fruits, candies, and capons I have for you. but a shilling have I none till the first of the year.
Fine. Wrap it up then. And have one of these varmints drop it off tomorrow. I'll take the cider now. I'm too generous with you.
Well, we humbly thank your lordship for your infinite kindnesses and who can forget his, his joy. I saw him smile on the feral part. Did you see him smile? Come on, children.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
The infernal contraption is a menace to the city.
You're just in time for my latest and greatest invention, sir.
I'm just in time to collect my money.
Money? Mere money is nothing compared to what I'm about to divulge to you, sir.
On pins and needles.
Steam? It's changing our entire way of life, making output finer, precision greater, and travel faster. And now, thanks to me, Miss Marvel, it's about to change the way we tell time. You look skeptical, sir. Observe, a lovely mantelpiece clock. Yet, this is no ordinary mantelpiece clock. No, indeed, sir. I'll have you know that within this clock is the future of our entire nation, world over. This clock, my invention, mind you, is powered entirely by steam.
I'm out of time. Where's my money?
Time? Important to stay on time. Just set the alarm whistle and it'll keep you on time. Isn't it wonderful? It's the only clock piece of its kind.
Good. I'll take it.
Wait a minute. You can't do that.
I'm tired of waiting for my money.
It's the only one I've got.
Make another one.
I don't know how to.
That's not my problem. I'm taking this as back payment.
Your time will come, Mr. Scrooge.
Mercy, mercy,
Out of my way.
mercy, 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 mercy.
Long now, Governor. We've already ordered the hearse.
What are you doing here? I don't need a hearse, and I don't need an undertaker. Get out. Oh, no. What do you want with me?
Watch.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
I can.
Do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Well, a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. I mean, you might be a bit of undigested beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of undone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you. Oh, mercy, dreadful spirit. Why do you trouble me?
Man of the world am I? Do you believe in me or not?
I do. I must. But why do spirits walk the earth, and why do they come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within should walk abroad among his fellow men, to travel far and wide. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander the earth. Oh, woe is me. I witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth and turned to happiness.
You are unfettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link and yard by yard. Is its pattern strange to you? Or would you know the weight and length of the strong coil you bear yourself, Ebenezer? It was full and heavy and long as this 7 Christmas Eves ago. You have labored on it since. It is a ponderous chain.
Jacob Marley, tell me more, but speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. Mark me, in life my spirit never roved beyond the narrow confines of our counting hole. Weary journeys lie before.
You must have been slow about it, Jacob.
Slow?
Dead 7 years, traveling all this time.
The whole time. No rest, no peace, incessant torture of remorse.
But you're always a good man of business, Jacob.
Ah, business! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. Yeah? Oh, hear me? My time is nearly gone.
I will, but don't be hard upon me.
I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate, a chance of my procuring, Ebenezer.
Oh, you are always a good friend to me, Jacob. Thank you.
Tonight, you will be haunted by 3 spirits.
That the chance and hope you mentioned, Jacob?
It is.
Oh, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to escape my miserable fate. Ah! Expect the first when the bell tolls 1. Expect the second when the bell tolls 2. And the third when the bell tolls 3. Look to see me no more.
And for your own sake, remember what has passed between us. Between us.
Oh, Hobby tea. Oh, humbug!
go there, and many would rather die.
It's only once a year, sir. It's only once a year.
Dad!
Why, of course he's dead, sir. He's been dead low these many years.
Are you the spirits whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
You're blowing snow in my house. Kindly put it away.
What, would you so soon stop with worldly hands and light eyes spread?
I beg your pardon, but what business do you have here?
Your welfare?
To be visited by a ghost at 1 o'clock in the morning is hardly conducive to my welfare.
Your reclamation, then. Rise. And come with me.
Immortal and liable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hand, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
I do. We went to school together.
I'm so cold my toes will fall off.
I'm so cold my nose will fall off.
Who will get home first? I will.
Who will get home before the fire first?
I will.
Tonight we'll have cider and stories by the fire. Tomorrow a feast.
No school for days. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Elizabeth. Merry Christmas, Mary. Hello. Why don't they answer me?
They cannot hear you. These are but the shadows of things that have been. Besides, are they not mere silly children out upon a Merry Christmas?
And you know better.
But the school is not yet deserted. A solitary child, neglected by family and friends, is left there still.
Oh boy. I'm so very alone. I wish. But it's too late now.
What's the matter?
Nothing. There was a boy singing a carol at my door last night. I should like to have given him something. That's all.
Let's see another Christmas.
Ebenezer! I've come to bring you home, dear brother. To bring you home.
Home, dear Fan?
Yes, home for good and all. Home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he once was. His home is like heaven.
Is it possible?
He spoke so gently to me one dear night that I was not afraid to ask if you may come home. And he said, yes, you should. And he sent me in a coach to bring you, and you are never to come back here again.
Thank you, Fan. Home forever and ever.
And he's even found you a new position in the city. You start right after the new year.
The city. I'm not meant to stay at home then.
I knew my father didn't want me. Couldn't stand the sight of me. But dear Fan.
But first, we're to spend this entire Christmas together and have the merriest time in the whole world.
You're quite a woman, little Fan.
Come, Ebenezer.
Such a delicate creature that a mere breath would have withered. But she had a large heart.
So she did. I won't deny it. God forbid.
She died young and had, as I think, children?
One child.
True, your nephew.
Fred.
Now here's a Christmas you really enjoyed.
Ebenezer?
Why, it's Fezziwig. Dear old Fezziwig, alive again.
Yo-ho, everyone.
I was apprenticed here.
Mrs. Wilkins.
This is Dilber's mother, to be sure.
No more work tonight, everyone. Christmas Eve. Ebenezer, Christmas, Wilkins. Let's have all these goods moved away before a man can say Jack Robinson. There you go. Lots of room. Let's have lots of room here.
Mrs. Wilkins, dance with me.
Tick-tock, killy-ho, Wendy, Nicola, time to step out.
Mother, make Mrs. Wilkins dance with me.
Well, go on, Wilkins. Ebenezer, cheer up, grab you a partner.
Oh, wait, sir.
Whatever for. Don't be shy, son.
Oh, he's not shy. Ebenezer's in love.
He's waiting for his love to arrive.
I recall being in love once.
So do I, but my young swain could dance. I seem to have misplaced him.
Oh, fiddlers, strike up.
Dear old Fezziwig.
Such a small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
Small?
Is it not? He spent but a few pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 at most. Is that so much that he deserves all this praise?
It isn't that, Spirit, it isn't that. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service lighter or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing particular.
Something, I think.
I'd just like to say a word or two to my clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now. That's all.
Why didn't you dance?
I couldn't.
You mean you wouldn't?
I danced one Christmas.
That was this Christmas. Look.
Well,
A poor young seamstress, on her own in the city, much like yourself. The two of you met, you fell in love, and were engaged to be married.
for a time, yes.
What happened to the both of you?
We grew up.
Is that really what happened? I can hardly equate growing up with ceasing to love.
You can't? Well, it wasn't your life now, was it?
Shall we see for ourselves what really happened? Quick, my time draws near. You are older now, a man in his prime. But now there's a greedy, eager, restless motion to your eyes. Surely you must remember this Christmas.
Ebenezer,
What is it?
I have something to say to you, Ebenezer.
What is it?
I have come to say goodbye.
What are you talking about? We have a dinner engagement this evening.
It matters little to you, very little.
What?
Another idol has displaced me,
What idol has displaced you?
a golden one.
What a ridiculous world we live in. There is nothing on which people are so hard as poverty, yet nothing which they profess to condemn with such severity as the power of wealth.
You fear the world too much. I have watched your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you. Have I not?
What then? If I have grown so much wiser, what then? I am not changed towards you. Am I?
Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. You are changed.
I have not changed.
I was a boy then.
You still are.
Your own feelings tell you that you are not who you were. I am. How often, how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it, and can release you.
Have I ever sought release?
In words, no, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature. In everything that made my love of any great worth or value in your sight. Tell me, if there had never been anything between us, would you seek me out
I would.
and try to win me now?
I would.
I'm trying to listen.
So, I can release you. With a full heart for the love of him you once were. You may have some pain in this. The memory of what has passed between us half makes me hope you will. But after a brief time, you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly, as an unprofitable dream from which it happened well that you awoke. May you be happy in the life you've chosen.
Go after her. Just don't stand there. After her. Spirit, remove me from this place. Why do you like to torture me?
As I told you, these are but the shadows of the things that have been. That they are what they are. Do not blame me.
I cannot bear it. Remove me. Take me back. Leave me. Harm me no longer. Time is it? What is the hour of my life, you worthless piece of junk? Expect the first when the bell strikes 1. The second when the bell strikes 2. 2 o'clock. The hour itself. All right, Jacob Marley. The truth be fortified. Send what spirit you will, and I will seize the challenge. Nothing. Nothing at all. Huh. There's more of grave than of gravy about this. Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh no, not again. Ebenezer Scrooge. Who said that? All right, whoever you are, whatever you are, come on.
Put down your arms, man. Put them down. Know me better.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You've never seen the likes of me before? You've never walked with my sisters before me?
I don't think I have. I'm afraid not. Have you many sisters, Spirit?
Only more than 1,850. Would you please put down your arms?
All right. What is it you're drinking?
Oh, this is the elixir of life. Well, shall you drink from its fountain? Many have drunk before you.
Who are those that have drunk before me?
Colonels, generals, bankers, men of rank and file, grocers, clerks, and so on and so on. They drink from this chalice to celebrate their brief but wondrous life upon this earth.
I drink to a short life, but a long and prosperous life should be our toast.
I see that this drink is not for you, Ebenezer Scrooge. In the spans of eternity, man's life upon this earth is not very long. Every day, hour, and moment must be cherished. You cannot have a wondrous life and what you call profitable life if you do not cherish its brevity.
All right, I'll drink to a short life, but I'm most particular about me drinks. Yours is not a medicine.
Perhaps it is, but it doesn't taste like a medicine.
All right, to a quick foreclosure.
Whoa! Drink it slowly, man. How can you savor its flavor if you gulp it down so? Well,
It's got quite a Christmas punch. Can I have some more, please?
And more, and more, and more.
A penny for a song?
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
dark, gloomy day. Why is everyone so full of humor?
Because they know the day and possess its spirit generously. Well, almost everyone.
I told you precisely that Miss Sanford would be escorted to church by me.
I cannot help it. She requested me as an escort, and I should not offend on Christmas Day.
Well, you don't mind offending me.
I mean you. I introduced you to her.
That's right, you did. What a dear friend you are. What a shame to quarrel on Christmas Day.
Well, a shame it is.
I have an idea. Let's have Miss Sanford sit between us.
Oh, a brilliant notion.
Belinda, my dear, please don't tarry. Run to the baker's, my dear. It should have been there an hour ago.
Yes, Mother. I'll hurry, I promise.
Sprinkle your drink over these two would bring laughter to the hearts. Out of this paltry goose, I imagine you make a feast. Would you do that for all dinners?
To any kindly given, and to a poor one most. But that child, come, let us follow that child home, because it is a home that you should know.
Poor dwelling.
Yes? What do you think you can afford with 15 shillings a week, a wife, and a family?
Mother, the bakery smells so delicious and they have the most enormous oven. It won't be long then, children.
The baker tried to push you in.
No, sir. Very kind. He even let me throw the onions. You did? What a treat!
Let me stir the pudding.
What's keeping your precious father there? And your brother, Tiny Tim. And Martha wasn't nearly this late last year.
Here's Martha, Mother.
Here's Martha, Mother. Hurrah! Peter, Belinda, Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Martha.
Why, bless you out alive, my dear. How late you are.
We had a great deal of work to finish up last night, Mother, and had to clear away this morning.
Well, never mind, so long as you're home. Sit down at the table, my dear, and have a cup of hot tea.
Oh, come. No, here's Father coming back. Hi.
Over there.
Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Merry Christmas, my dears.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone.
I've got some fruit from our cider woman, Bert. Here's one for you, and one for you, and one for you, and one for Martha. Where is our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? Not coming on Christmas Day?
Don't be sad, Father. I'm here.
Martha, my dear, how well you look.
We had you going, Robert, didn't we? Really, you are the gullible sort.
I am too sentimental about us all being together at Christmas. 'Tis true. Look at what our pudding will have, Tim.
And how did little Tippy, eh?
As good as gold. And better. She gets thoughtful sitting by herself so much, thinks the strangest things you ever heard. He told me on the way home that he hoped the people saw him in the church because he's a cripple, and that would be a pleasant reminder to them upon Christmas Day. Who made lame beggars walk, and blind men see? But Tim has grown stronger, more hearty since last Christmas. Wouldn't you say, Martha?
Yes. Yes, I believe it is so.
Punch. Why don't we serve some punch, Bob?
I squeezed all lemons for the punch pot. Good show, Peter. Ah, the punch. Come now, grab a glass.
Tim, here's your special glass.
A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner, and a crutch that has no owner carefully preserved. And if these shadows remain unaltered, the child will die.
No, no, kind spirit. Say he will be spared.
What then, if he be like to die? He better do it, and decrease the surplus population.
Do not mock me.
Forbear, until you know what the surplus is and where it is.
Mr. Scrooge, I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children! Christmas Day!
Should be Christmas Day, to which one breaks the elves of such an odious, stingy, odd, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows better than you do.
My dear, Christmas Day.
I'll drink his health for your sake, and for the days, not for his. Long life to him, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
To Mr. Scrooge.
To Mr. Scrooge. And now for a song. Would you give us the honor, my dear?
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap?
Come, Scrooge. It's getting late. It's time we left.
Angels breathe with caution speech while shepherds watch are keeping.
Goodness gracious me. I've had a bad day in market.
So fine, Miss Pigeon, so fine.
Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge, he took me crack and I'm bound to him yet.
Quite right.
Yes, I too owe him a small fortune.
Ray's got me gears. Look at the rust. Here's squeak. Nothing but a confounded piece of junk.
Oh, never judge things by their appearances. I'm sure I never do. Besides, nothing a little oil can't fix. And here's some for your purse.
Ah,
And I've just remembered my rainy day fund.
your rainy day fund.
And here it is.
Ah.
And as it's Christmas Day, I wonder, Miss Marvel, if you would do me the honor of being my guest at the tavern for a hot Christmas supper.
Yes, I will, Miss Pigeon. Yes, I will. Thank you.
These are two of my debtors. Why show them to me?
Because even in their penury, they know me. And so, receive my blessings. But come, you're going to be late for the party.
Party?
Yes, the Christmas dinner party at the home of your nephew Fred.
And he said that Christmas was a humbug, as I live. He believed it too.
More shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth, and not so pleasant as he may be. Still, his offenses carry their own punishment, and I have nothing to say against him.
And I have no patience with him.
Nor do I.
Oh, I do. I feel sorry for him.
Sorry for me.
I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself always. Here he takes it into his head to dislike us, and he won't come to dine with us. What's the consequence? He doesn't lose much of a dinner.
Indeed, I think he loses a very good dinner.
A very good dinner.
What say you, Mr. Topper?
Oh, alas, I am a wretched outcast of a bachelor and have no right to express an opinion on such a tender subject. No.
Oh, do go on, Fred. He never finishes what he begins to say. He's such a ridiculous fellow.
I was only going to say that the consequence of his taking a dislike to us and not making merry with us is, as I think, that he loses some pleasant moments, which could do him no harm.
That's your opinion.
He may rail at Christmas till he dies, but he can't help but think better of it. I defy him if he finds me going there in good temper year after year and saying, "Uncle Scrooge, how are you?" If it only puts him in the vein to leave his poor clerk 50 pounds. That's something. And I think I shook him yesterday.
Bah, humbug.
Oh, you shook him. You shook him all right. You shook him till he bellowed.
Bah, humbug! In all earnest, I speak of my uncle, not merely because he's a cantankerous, funny old man, but for that of my mother. God rest her soul, was quite fond of him. She loved him.
So she did. Fan loved me, and I her.
And I mean to give him the same chance every year, whether he likes it or not, in the hope and love of my mother's memory.
In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made every youth cry well a day. Her name was Barbara Allen.
Dear Fan.
If on your deathbed you do lie, what needs this tale I'm telling? I cannot keep you from your death. Farewell, said Barbara Allen.
And now let us play at games, for it is good to be children sometimes.
Sometimes.
And never better than at Christmas when its mighty founder was a child himself. Which one first?
How about I love my love with an A?
All right, who's to begin? Topper?
Oh, no.
I'll start then. I love my love with an A because she's adorable. I hate my love with an A because she's adamant. I took her to the sign of the apricot apple and treated her with amusements. Now, Mr. Topper?
I love my love with a B because she's bountiful. I hate my love with a B because she's bookish. I took her to the sign of the Blue Boar and I treated her with a bric-a-brac. My lady.
I love my love of C because he's courteous. I hate my love of C because he's chasing. I took him to the sign of the cheeky cat and treated him like chicken. Your sister?
I love my love with a D because he's darling. I hate my love with a D because he's...
Hurry, you'll lose the game.
Daft.
Because he's daft. I took him to the sign of the Dingley Dell and I treated him with...
Debts.
Debts. Debts.
You can believe we've had enough of this parlor game.
Well, I think it's time we leave.
I was just beginning to enjoy myself. Can we stay for one game only?
Very well. One game more.
And now, a game of yes and no. I am thinking of something, and it is your task to figure out what it is. But you may only go about it by asking us questions to which we may respond yes or no.
Is it an animal?
Yes.
Is it a live animal?
Yes.
Is it a domestic pet?
No.
Well, then it must be a wild one.
Yes, quite.
Does it growl?
Grunts and growls, yes.
Does it live in the country?
Does it live in the country?
No.
Does it live in the city then?
Yes, here in our city.
Is it killed in the marketplace?
No, but not because there isn't just cause.
Is it a wild horse?
Is it a wild horse?
No.
An ass!
Oh,
No.
Does it walk the streets?
Oh yes, and how?
it's the bear that ran away from the park zoo.
No, it is not the bear that ran away from the park zoo, though you may mistake this for one.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
What is it?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
Right you are.
Well, you might have said he was right when he asked if we were bear.
You're not so amusing as you may think. But you, my dear boy, very clever.
Well, he's given us plenty of merriment, I'm sure, and it would be ungrateful not to drink his health. Raise your glass to Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man. Whatever he is, wherever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. To Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle Scrooge.
Thank you, my dear boy. Thank you, my dear friends. I've had such a lovely time this evening. I haven't had this much fun since I was apprenticed in Mr. Fezziwig's warehouse. I knew a girl then. She was quite as lovely as you, my dear. Her name was Belle, and we were to be married.
It matters very little to you. Very little. Another idol has displaced me. A golden one. A golden one.
Wretched past. Wretched me. Enough of that. Allow me to raise a toast to your good health and fortune.
My time is almost gone.
My spirit's life so short.
My life upon this globe is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight.
Hark! The time is drawing near. Look here, oh man. Look here.
Are they yours, spirit?
They are man's. They cleave to me, appealing from their fathers. This one is ignorance. This one is want. Beware them both, because upon their brow is written doom. Doom unless these writings be erased.
Have you no refuge?
Are there no prisons? Are there no houses? Are there no prisons? Are there no houses? Are there no prisons? Are there no houses? Are there no prisons? Are there no
I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. You're about to show me the shadows of the things that have not yet happened. What will happen in a time of force? Is that so, Spirit? Ghost to the future. Fear you more than any specter I've seen. As I know your hope to do me good. As I hope to be a better man than what I am. Had vague company. You do not speak to me. Lead on, lead on. The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on, Spirit.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Well, what happened to him? I thought he'd never die.
Oh, God knows.
What's he done with his money?
Hasn't left it to me, that's all I know.
Well, it's likely to be a very cheap funeral, for, upon my life, I don't know anyone to go to it. I suppose we should volunteer.
I'd be willing to go if lunch was provided. But I must be fed to join this party. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I know these two. Why do we attend their conversation? Is it not trivial? Nonetheless, there must be something for me to learn from their words.
Who's there? Oh, Mrs. Dilber.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
Fa la la. What brings you dockside Christmas Day?
I'm out me job, Joe.
How's that?
The old master died last night.
You don't say?
And seeing as he left behind no will, I helped myself.
Oh. Them stolen goods?
And what if they are? Every person's got the right to help themselves. He always did.
Yes, indeed. No man more so.
And who's the worse for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose.
No, indeed.
Besides, if he wanted to keep them after he was dead, the wicked old screw, he should have been more natural in his lifetime. If he had been, he would have had somebody to look after him when he was struck with death. Indeed, instead of lying there all alone as he gasped his last all by himself.
That's a judgment on me, middies.
It would have been a little heavier judgment if I could have laid me hands on anything else. It's no sin. Come on, open the bundle, Joe.
Ah, you were born to make your fortune.
Oh, don't spill your spirits on his blanket now.
His blanket?
Well, whose else do you think? He isn't likely to catch a cold where he's going, I dare say.
Well, I hope he didn't die of anything catching.
Don't worry about that. I ain't so fond of his company that I'd loiter about him for such things if he were. Ah, there's his breakfast bowl. Ah, you can hold that shirt up and look through it to your eyes, eh? You won't find a hole in it. Why, it's a good one and the best he had, too. They'd have wasted it if not for me.
Oh, what you mean wasted it?
Putting it on him to be buried in, to be sure. Somebody was fool enough to do it, but I took it off again.
Mrs. D, you are a wonder. I'm going to give you 7 shillings and an extra shilling for your pure gumption.
Well, that's the end of it, you see. He frightened everyone away in life, just to profit us when he was dead.
Well, that he did. I hate to speak ill of the dead, but what does she call him now? Wicked old screw. Well, right now, for me, this is a little more happy fa-la-la. Well, Mr. Screw, God love you. Stay warm wherever you are.
Spirit, I see. The case of this unhappy man might be my own. But tell me, is there anything for me to learn than this? Dark, empty house, and body alone upon itself. Spirit, this is a fearful place, and in leaving it, I shall not leave its lesson. Trust me. Let us go. I understand, and I would if I could, But I have not the power, Spirit. I have not the power. Let me see some tenderness connected in death. For this dark, lonely chamber will be forever present for me.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is thy refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall be no evil before thee, neither shall any plague come by thy dwelling. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I'll be with him in trouble, I'll deliver him and honor him.
The color hurts my eyes. They're better now. It makes them weak. The candlelight. Then I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he gets home from the world. It must be near his time.
Past it, rather. I've known him to walk slower and slower these past few evenings.
I've known him to walk with. I've known him to walk with Tiny Tim on his shoulder very fast indeed.
And so have I.
And so have I. And I.
That he was very light to carry. That his father loved him so that it was no trouble. No trouble. Oh, but there's your father now.
Father, how cold and tired you must be.
Hello, my dear. God bless you this Christmas Day.
Would you like some tea? We kept some warm for you.
Yes, in a moment. My dear, how fast you and the girls have been working. You'll be done long before Sunday.
Sunday. You made the arrangements then.
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it often. I promised him I'd walk there on a Sunday. My little child. My little child. My dear, coming home from church, I passed Mr. Scrooge's nephew, Fred. He saw I was a little bit down and asked me why, so I told him. He gave me his card, my dear, and said if there's anything we should need, just to ask. He was so very kind. I shouldn't be at all surprised if he got Peter a better situation.
Only hear that, Peter.
Then Peter will have someone to keep company with, and be setting up a home for himself.
Get along with you.
It's just as likely as not one of these days, though. There'll be plenty of time for that, my dear. But, however and whenever we are parted from one another, I'm sure none of us shall forget poor Tiny Tim, shall we? Or this first parting from among us?
Never, Father.
Never.
Then I'm happy. Very happy.
Poor Tiny Tim. Spirit. Are these the shadows of the things that will be? Or are they the shadows of the things that may be? Answer me, Spirit of Death. For I know you now and you are she. Death is the subject of your lesson. It is death I must learn. Spirit, show me what I shall be in the days to come. Gravestone? Hear me! I'm not the man I was. Why show me these things if I am beyond all hope? I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirit of all three will strive within me. Oh, I will not shut up the lessons that they teach. Oh, tell me, may I smudge away the writing on the gravestone? My house. My desk. My blankie. They are here. I am here. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirit of all three will strive within me. Jacob Marley, heaven at Christmas time, we praise for this. I say it on my knees, Jacob. On my knees. My blanket has not been sold. It is here. I am here. The shadows of the things that would have been may be dispelled. They will be. I know they will. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm light as a feather. As happy as an angel. As merry as a schoolboy. As giddy as a drunken man.
Right, time, Mr. Scrooge, sir. Wicked old squirrel. Time to wait, sir.
Dilbert.
Why, look here.
I've been waiting for you.
For me? Well, I am a little after the time. It's Christmas Day, you know.
It's Christmas. Christmas Day, you say?
Yes, sir, Christmas Day.
I don't believe you. It can't be true. I've been traveling all this time that surely I missed Christmas.
Traveling, sir?
You've been rather busy in my absence, haven't you? Oh, you brought back my breakfast bowl. I'm very grateful.
Yes, sir. I brought you your barley, sir.
Marley. Yes! Marley was here last night. He came up through the floor. And over here it snowed. And the ghost of Christmas past flew in. And over here through the curtain the ghost of Christmas present came in. And the steam from the clock. It all happened. It's all true. It wasn't a dream.
I'll go for the doctor, sir.
You say it's Christmas. What do you think? Quite like a baby. I don't care. I'd rather be a baby. Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Hello. Whoop there, hello.
Huh?
Do you know what day it is?
Well, it's Christmas Day.
It is. I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Of course they can. They can do anything they like. I mean, hello there.
Hello?
Do you know the poultry is the next street but one?
I sure hope I do.
Marvelous girl. Do you know if they still have the prize turkey hanging in the window? Not the little prize turkey, but the great big one.
One as big as me?
Yes, the one as big as you.
It's hanging there right now.
It is. Go and buy it.
Get along with ya.
I'm in earnest. Go and buy it and bring the bird to me here. Come back in 5 minutes, I'll give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5, I'll give you half a crown.
Clark!
Marvelous girl. Ah, my dear sir.
Scrooge?
I know you hate my name. And I forgive you. Now forgive me and accept my pledge.
Lord bless me. My dear Scrooge, are you quite serious?
Not a farthing less. And then many more back payments are included in it, I assure you. Would you do me that favor?
I hardly know what to say to such munificence.
But don't say anything. Come and see me this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Yes, this afternoon. I'm having a Christmas party. Would you be my guest? Lunch will be provided.
Certainly.
Thank you. Thank you 50 times. Bless you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Ah, marvelous girl. That's a marvelous turkey. I'll take this. Oh, I'm stepping on it. Here. You take this, and I'll take your hat.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
you wearing? What are you doing?
Out upon a Merry Christmas, nephew. The merriest Christmas I've had in some time.
He's gone mad.
No, I haven't gone mad, my dear. I've come to my senses. You ever forgive a stubborn old fool for having no eyes to see with, no ears to hear with all these years?
Uncle, are you quite well?
I do believe he is, Fred. I forgive you, dear Uncle Scrooge. Christmas dinner is at 6 sharp. May we expect you?
Yes, you may. You may.
To our house for dinner?
Yes, but first, would you grace my house this afternoon?
Oh, my dear Uncle Scrooge, we shall be there.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, dear boy.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Cratchit!
Run, Father, run.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Don't sir me. Why did you not do your job this morning? Your temerity astounds me.
But Mr. Scrooge, who gave me the day off.
I did not.
But Mr. Marley, he's always allowed me Christmas Day off.
Don't bring Mr. Marley into this. I spoke to him last night, and he hasn't the foggiest notion what you're talking about.
Sir?
I'm not going to stand around for this any longer. And therefore, I'm about
no,
to
sir,
raise
please don't.
your salary.
What?
Merry Christmas, Bob. A Merry Christmas than I've ever given you, my dear fellow. And as for Tiny Tim, we'll see that he gets the best doctor, to be sure. We'll see that he gets well. We'll discuss all this and more this afternoon in my house. And please, bring your dear family. It is a mystery, Bob, but what a wonderful mystery it is.
Mr. Scrooge, sir, we wanted to ask, since you are in such good humor, if we could have another one to lay against our debts.
Debts to me.
Why, yes, Mr. Scrooge. Sir.
It is I who am in debt to you. It's all so fantastic. How can I ever repay you?
Debts. If I was debt-free, I'd be one happy woman.
Yes, and I'm a happy woman.
Done then.
Hallelujah!
You, madam?
I like me clock back.
Gladly. And you related your debt as well.
What's that?
Now, would you come to my house this afternoon for some Christmas cheer?
Your house?
For Christmas cheer?
Precisely.
Sure.
Splendid. Until this afternoon. Oh, and I'm sure you know the way to my house.
Oh, yes, we're right.
We'll be there.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Mr.
Mrs. Dilbert, I can't seem to get this tie.
Let's see. You're getting it pretty well. Happy we're having a party today. There you go, sir. You're going to be quite a question this afternoon.
Oh, you think?
I heard the fairy bells.
Where are you going?
To greet your arrival, sir.
What am I supposed to do?
You just stand there and be the handsome host.
Handsome?
Why, yes, sir. As handsome and dashing as a prince.
Handsome and dashing as a prince. Well, Jacob Marley, don't know if you're here or not, but it doesn't look like I'll be joining you this Christmas after all. Seems I'm in need, right where I am.
Master Fred and his wife have arrived, sir, and half the town is streaming down the streets after them.
Ah, splendid. Mrs. Dilbert,
Yes, sir.
I've been meaning to ask you,
Yes, sir.
will you stand by my side this afternoon? I would like if you would stand by my side.
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry